Yesterday, I was walking my dog down a road and on the way back I saw a second dog in a yard with invisible fence. I had never seen this dog before. I said, "That can't be good, as what are the chances that the second dog will obey the invisible fence?" Photos and videos are not actual and are used solely to tell the story, which is true. I was on the other side of the road away from the property with the dogs. I decided to not turn around but figured that since I had a road in between my dog, on a leash, and we would be okay. Instantly I regretted the decision. The dog, a golden retriever about 70 pounds, ran at full speed down the lawn, across the street, and immediately engaged my dog on its leash. I was holding a training shock collar controller and asked myself, how can I use that to my advantage? I did not have an answer as the collar was on my dog who was being attacked. I had heard that kicking out the back legs of the attacking dog could disable it enough to stop an attack. Knowing some taekwondo, I did a rear dog leg sweep and remember telling myself, well, that didn't work. I uttered, "You've got to be kidding me." I reminded myself that a month or two ago, the other neighbor's dog escaped its invisible fence and my dog immediately slipped his collar and outran that dog into my open garage, where I found it waiting for me. I had passed the other dog on its way home down my driveway. So, with that thought in mind, I did not want to let loose or have my dog slip its collar, so I took extra pains to keep my dog at the end of his leash so that the fight would not carry on down the street. This dog was intent on continuing the fight, and to have them get away from me would have been disastrous for my 1-year-old dog, who seemed to be losing. Fortunately, my wife had talked me into putting on a cold weather vest onto my dog's back. I believe this is what prevented the attacking dog from harming my dog. In the meantime, Karate Me was trying to come up with the next move to counter this vicious attack against my dog. I remember that the attacking dog was mounted on the back of my dog, going after its back and neck. I saw out of the corner of my eye the dog owner running across the street calling out the dog's name. Don't ask me what it was, as in the fog of the attack I don't frankly remember. He grabbed the dog and yelled at it all the way back into the neighbor's yard. We did not say anything to each other. He just took his dog away. I remember my heart was racing and I did some Sistema rapid breathing to bring my heart rate down. I was surprised how winded I was in this short frenzied attack in defending my dog. I don't recall karate sparring being so tiring so quickly. I figured later that it was the adrenaline rush of the attack that caused it. I had dropped my shock collar's remote controller somewhere and walked back, without dog, to the fight location. The dog's owner came over and apologized and we shook hands. My wife had already checked over our dog and it was, as best we could tell, injury-free. I told the dog owner, "These things happen." He again apologized and shook hands again. Later, I thought, if that was a human fight, how quickly one can become winded and how foggy everything had been, and time went by so quickly. I know the fight lasted several minutes, but I don't recall more than what I said above about the fight. I did look up some websites about dog attacks and how to defend a dog or myself from an attack. It's crucial to know how to protect yourself and your beloved pets. So, this is what I came up with. First, always stay calm and avoid making sudden movements. Dogs can sense fear, so it's essential to stay confident and composed. Right, as this really worked. Next, maintain a defensive hand position to protect your vital areas. Keep your hands up, palms open, and fingers spread wide apart. This will help you block and deflect any sudden attacks. Now, let's talk about footwork and stance. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart and slightly bend your knees. This will give you a stable base and allow you to move quickly if needed. When it comes to striking, aim for the dog's sensitive areas. A strong heel palm strike to the snout or a well-placed kick to the chest can deter the dog and create an opportunity for you to escape. If the dog lunges at you, utilize evasive moves. Sidestep quickly, pivot, or perform a technique known as an evasive circle. By doing so, you'll be able to create distance and avoid being bitten. In case a dog grabs onto your arm or leg, remember not to pull away forcefully. Instead, use leverage and pressure points to break free. Apply a precise strike to the dog's sensitive areas or use joint manipulation to release its grip. Lastly, consider using a personal safety device, such as a loud whistle or pepper spray, to deter the dog. These tools can give you an additional layer of protection. Remember, Practicing these techniques is crucial to mastering canine safety. So, keep training, and always be vigilant when out with your furry friends. My personal advice, separate from the above recommendations, is that even though I was carrying a sidearm, I did not have time to use it and was not even sure of the laws in using it when another dog attacks my dog. It was under my zipped-up jacket and would not have had the time to take my gloves off and unzip my jacket to get to it. I think having a walking stick would have been the best defense, as it would have been readily at hand. Maybe a foghorn, but again, I had gloves on, so mace or pepper spray would have been hard to pull from a pocket. I even think I had a knife on me, but I never once thought to use that either. In the end, I only used one karate sweep kick, and I think I made an attempt at a very low punch, which missed its mark. The dog was low to the ground. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please subscribe to our channel for more valuable self-defense tips and techniques. Stay safe, and take care.